You might see Hulk banned a lot in Season 2, but here's why you should not ban him and what to do instead. For those of you who are not up to date, people are banning Hulk because of his team up with Namor. In Season 1, Namor teamed up with Luna Snow, who gave him an extra squid which slowed down enemies, making him much more powerful and more competent in dealing with divers, because he would pop up his ice squid, slow them down, use his bubble, and let his three friends take care of the business while he was up in the air. Now Season 2 changed that, and we have a new team up with Hulk, who again gives him an extra squid which shoots a continuous ray of gamma radiation and has more health than the normal ones. So basically he gave him a squid that blasts you with radiation, and since nobody likes to be blasted with radiation, this resulted in people banning Hulk, so he is not able to give Namor that extra squid.
No more soup for you.
But here's the thing. People want to ban Hulk not because they have a problem with Hulk, but because by banning him they cut off Namor as well, so he is basically a ban one, get one free. But should you do it, or should you just ban Namor and be done with it? First, Namor has a much higher skill floor in my opinion than Hulk. An average Namor has a bigger impact on the game than an average Hulk. With Namor, you just need to think a bit about your squid placement and have decent aim to hit that power-up shot so you can empower your bodies and force them to heavily attack a target. If you can do that, you can go wrong with Namor. And people usually pick him because he can easily deal with divers and flyers. Those squids are an extra pair of eyes looking and protecting the backline against a Spidey or a Black Panther, and they are also auto-aim, so they will always hit Iron Man or Human Torch, no matter how much he strafes and runs. And guess what? Namor can effectively deal with those two threats even if he does not have his team up with Hulk. Yeah, it is a bit harder to deal with them because that extra squid makes it much easier to manage your squids, but a decent Namor can easily deal with divers and flyers without the team up. But with Hulk, well, you have to know when to jump in, when to jump out, when to peel, when to push, and if you play Hulk in an average way, you're basically throwing the game. Most people, especially in lower ranks, they don't know how to play Hulk properly and they end up throwing. Or here's another thing that happens. You get a Namor in your team and he starts spamming that team up request and basically bullies one of your tanks to switch or pick Hulk, or they pick him thinking, oh, how hard could it be to play Hulk? I can just pick him and the team up will save my team from me having a mediocre performance. But a bad tank has a much bigger impact on the team than a bad DPS. Hulk also has the team up with Iron Man, enhancing his projectiles and his ray when he's in overdrive, but you're definitely not banning Hulk for that. People didn't ban him in Season 1, so why start banning him now for this? Yeah, Iron Man got a bit better in Season 2 with his bonus health when he enters overdrive, but still the team up with Hulk is not powerful enough to outright ban him. Just as with Namor, a good Iron Man will be just as effective with or without Hulk. So by banning Hulk, yes indeed you make both Namor and Iron Man less powerful, but they both have a skill floor that is much higher than Hulk's, and if someone is a good Namor or Iron Man player, they'll make do with or without Hulk. So what you are doing is basically banning the throw pick instead of banning exactly what you don't like. So just ban Namor if you don't like to play against a Namor, or ban Iron Man if you don't want to play against him. The only situation where I think it is better to ban Hulk, but it is definitely a stretch and requires way too much effort and digging, is when you have a Namor in your team and look up your tanks and see that they do not play Hulk and you're afraid they will throw. But that is basically one of those galaxy brain moments, and you're definitely not going to look up both your tanks when you see someone pre-selecting Namor. And if they don't pre-select Hulk, chances are they do not want to play Hulk and they will play badly and just throw. So to conclude guys, stop banning Hulk if you don't want to play against Namor and just ban Namor instead. It's the easiest, simplest and safest solution out there, and if you enjoyed the video and found the info helpful, please consider dropping a like and a sub to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.